Hey there guys, Dan Whittaker here. Today I've just had a student over with me from Celtic Manor over in Wales. So he travelled down, we've just done a full day. So what we've done is done a little bit of filming on his swing work with the 3D system, and then had a look at his wedge game over on the short game area. So I'm going to run you through what we've worked on, how we've worked at it. I think you're going to really like it. So let's take a look at it, and hopefully you can learn some things that we've worked on, a couple of drills we've worked at, and how we've been able to help his wedge game as well as his full game. So it's more of a full day experience that I offer for people, so I think you're really going to like this. So at the start of the lesson, we had a look at 2 or 3 elements within Gareth's swing. So one of the things we're having a look at here is we've got the shoulders and the hips with their numbers on right there. So as we take this from the top of the backswing right here and we bring it towards impact, what we could see is that his shoulders are 4 degrees close. So that's this number here, 4 degrees C. So we can see there that that is close to the target line. So that is obviously I'm going to create a little bit less room for the arms to be able to come through. Okay. One other thing that we saw and we really wanted to highlight as a movement for him was how this lead arm works relative to the body. So you can see here the angle at the top is 35 degrees. Okay, so if we bring in the graph, okay, so what we see is we've got, get the avatar just up a little bigger, so we can see here 35 degrees at the top of the backswing. When we see that this narrows to 26, so it's obviously narrowed by 9 degrees of left arm tightening. Okay, so this is going to not give him much room. Okay, so this is going to make it a little bit tighter through the golf ball, and we can see here these lines here aren't very smooth. Okay, they're not really curving one after the other, so that's making things a little bit more difficult for him through that kind of impact area. So that's the graph. So what we start to do is, as you'll see during the lesson, is do some drills to get some feelings on those changes. So you're looking at that adduction number now, take it to the top. Now feel that arm come away. See the number? Yeah? Yeah. Bit more off. So you're getting the feel for that. Feel the shoulder blade going backwards a little bit with it. Yeah. Yeah? Right, let's see how much more in front those arms get with that. Now from there, feel everything open. See if everything exits more left around with you. Yeah. Counting you in. Another street ball. Very good on the numbers. Let's just see what we got. Get the mouse up. So looking at this number shifting quicker. So 37, 34 at the top. Oh, only went to 32. Perfect, 2 degrees. If we have a look at where that was at the start, okay, it's the first swing. You can see how much this is improving. It's gone 36 to 27, 9 degrees. So this is then showing that left arm's getting off way faster. See this on the 2 videos. Just bring these in. Watch where this arm's going, mate. See it right here, watch the arm come off now. So much more space it's giving you.
Shallowed it as well, isn't it?
Shallowed it a lot more, because those arms are obviously going in front. Okay, that's getting that right elbow to move forward. Very good. Left arm off, feel that left shoulder blade retract. Okay, does that feel like you're going to cut across it for a cut?
Yeah.
Okay, do it one more time. Feel like you're more in your posture through the golf ball, so you're staying in your spine angle more, staying over it. Open. Right, so let's see what that does. Obviously, we know that one of the tendencies is that we will get a bit drawy. So, like, are you ready? Yeah. Go for the gate. 3, 2, 1. Yourself set up. We good?
Yeah.
Okay. 3 degrees closed we've been so far today. So give me the feeling on that. How did you feel more open?
Yeah, so it almost felt like my arms were left behind through impact a little bit more.
Okay, right, let's have a look. Okay, so let's just review. Okay, straight to impact. Okay, so 2 degrees open there on the shoulders at impact. So 5 degrees shift, so that's obviously good. And what we can see here is graph's leaping quite nicely in that left arm, it's opening. Well, let's see what that looked like on the vid. I think we'll see a little bit more shaft lean now because of this. Let's see that left shoulder get back. That's nice. That's definitely a lot more open, isn't it?
Okay then.
You can see it right in here. Miles better. Hey Gareth, what was it? You said left arm.
There, you can either block it or draw it. And from there, you always try and cut it.
Okay, and so when you say block it or draw it, is that when you're getting the arm off? That's how it feels. So that's getting the club more into out.
Almost feels like the path's going to go out that way.
Yeah.
But then the rotation is what spreads it up.
Perfect. To the top, and then feel like left arm work off. Now really feel like left shoulder open up and go back, up and back. Right, so that's really open. Okay, let's sort of number that. So that's giving us 18, 19, 20 degrees of openness at impact. Okay. The practice swing, how open did that feel?
Like about 90 degrees open on the practice.
Okay, with the ball?
Like 40.
Okay, right, so there, here we are, and straight onto that swing. Let's just bring the mouse up. Right, this should be interesting for us. Okay, so we're straight to impact. So it's 5, or 3 closed at the start. So this shows the feel and reel, but what we'll see is, let's see what that looks like on the 2D camera. Okay. There's impact and just after. So they're just before. Look where the club's starting to exit. So much more through the middle of the body. Okay, and because we're more open, we should be starting to see a little bit more shaft lean. So it's actually getting a much better impact position.
So I was getting off the body.
Yeah.
But we're actually getting the ball, although that's happening. We're trying to get to shoulders square.
And so you're then, where does your right palm feel like it's pushing?
Down.
Towards the ball?
Down. Anyway.
Get me next time. So you feel like it's pushing down to the ground?
Yeah.
On top, palm on top. Do you feel like you just rotate through from there, passive club face? Nice. So we can see right here, mate. So for me, I think we're getting a little bit too setty on this short shot. So you're not quite matching your arms and your pivot as well as to one another all of the time. So then what you're doing is, on the way through from that, I think that's more like a 65-yard shot rather than the 45-yard shot we're playing. So on the way through, we can see that too much lag. There's also not any chest rotation. You're kind of just hitting it with the hands and the arms, and then coming through with the chest at the end. So what's then tending to happen is you're driving that leading edge inwards too much. Arms and body together. Good. Again. Feeling it. Good. See how everything's matching now. So you're not putting any energy into that end. It's what you want to feel. Nice and shallow that. Bounce is coming through more, isn't it?
Yeah.
Weight stay over that left side. Stay through that left side.
Way better, mate.
Feel that speed? So here's the one before on the left. Is it driving in? Okay, sticking in the ground. Lots of divot. And then you're trying to pull it through with the arms. Now watch how much shallower this is. It's a bit wider going back, but not massively. Weight staying over that left side, which is what we want. Look how everything's coming through. Brushing the turf and everything's coming through together. A lot more width in the follow through right here. So you can see the distance between the hands and the body there. A lot narrower right in here. Way different, but the big difference for me is when we take this back to impact right here, zoom it in a little, zoom this one into impact, bring that back. Watch how this comes in, diggy and deep. Watch how the club glides through on this one. So as we saw at the start, that we saw that the left arm was reducing in terms of numbers and degrees by 9. So now we can see from the top of the backswing here, it's at 39. Okay, we can see it's only gone down to 36. So 3 degrees. So that's a huge difference. Okay, so that's going to allow him then to get his arms more in front of his body and be less trapped coming through the golf ball. Okay, this is a big thing for Gareth. So that was very, very pleasing for us both to see. We can actually see how these lines now are a lot smoother in this area because of that. What we'll take a look at now is just have a look at pelvis and shoulders through the golf ball, and we will notice that at impact right there he's 6 degrees open versus at the top before he was 3 degrees. So let's have a look at this on a quick comparison. So we can see right here at impact, we can see that on the old one 5 degrees closed, on the new one 6 degrees open. We can see much smoother lines here through the graphs, okay, which is rather than here where it's a little bit more jumbled, and we see the club head speeds actually popped up, you know, 1523 from 1395. Okay, so the other thing we're just going to bring up on the graphs right here is just going to bring up the lead arm number, which is obviously what we were looking at the start. Okay, so if we just change this on the avatar so you guys can see it nice and easily. So we've got the lead arm adduction, so we just get that in, take both to the top. Okay, so before we had 35 at the top, okay, and we can see that reduced down to 26, okay, then it released off. Okay, so from the top right there down to 26. Okay, the bottom one we're tending to see is it's going from 39 to 36, then it's releasing. So it's obviously wider at the top, okay, which is great, and a little bit more resistance through those legs in that backswing, and then because everything is moving so much better together on that way down, that number isn't reducing too much. That means he's less trapped through the golf ball and more space for everything to be delivered. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that. Got a great day there with Gareth helping him with his game. So we've obviously worked through his long game, worked through his pitching, a little bit look at his short game as well. So you can see what we've worked at. Hopefully you've learned a few things in that. Please subscribe to the channel. If you've liked this video and you like some more things like this, like the live lessons, please comment below, give me some feedback. Love your feedback. Hope you're enjoying it. I hope you've learned a little bit from it and what have you. We've got loads more videos coming, got some great stuff coming with Rick Shields as well, so take a look over at Rick's channel for some of the stuff we've been doing together. Subscribe to me, like I say, got some great content. Look at my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter below, go on my website for all my contact details. Thanks a lot for watching, and speak with you again very soon.